so very important, of course, to mention right at the top that the baby and the mother are safe at this hour. Everyone was very, very concerned because, as you mentioned, they were taken at gunpoint, according to the Sheriff's Department. Now, what we know is that they are at the Mexican border. I was told that by a captain with the Sheriff's Department. It's not clear how they got into the custody of customs officials there. We do know that the suspect in the case is still at large at this hour. We don't know if he left by car or on foot. That's still very, very ambiguous at this hour. But the good news, of course, is to report that the baby, only 2 months old, and her mother are safe and sound. Now listen.
There was, I don't know, weapons in that house. That's definitely scary. That makes me feel, I don't know, especially as a woman.
That's a nervous neighbor talking Monday about the alleged kidnapping of a mother and her 2-month-old baby girl at gunpoint in the 16,000 block of Sweet Air in Lancaster on Sunday. According to sheriffs, the husband, 25-year-old Efrain Sanchez-Jimenez, had been threatening to kill his wife, Sabrina, and their 2-month-old baby. After the abduction, an Amber Alert was activated to conduct an intensive search to find the suspect, who was considered armed and dangerous. The suspect was driving a 2007 Buick Lucerne with a Colorado plate AUI X94. But late today, a break. Fox 11 has learned that the mother and daughter are safe at the Mexican border. Their rescue made by Border Patrol. What's unclear at this hour is suspect Sanchez-Jimenez's whereabouts. LA County detectives are on their way, rushing to the border. The suspect shown here is accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting his wife. Neighbors told us that law enforcement was called to the home often.
I was on my way to the store and I had seen, oh my gosh, it must have been half a dozen, both like the car and the SUV, police cars out there. I didn't see any officers, but I noticed, I think it was the front screen door was open, or just the door was open, but I didn't see any people. It felt weird seeing a bunch of cars but nobody.
Several neighbors telling me that it was very commonplace to see law enforcement at that home. They said that there were loud fights. In fact, one person, a neighbor, seemed very distraught. At first, she said she would talk to me, and then she changed her mind. She said that poor baby. She was so very worried about them. But they said that law enforcement showed up often. According to what I heard, they never took away a suspect, but they did show up apparently over, some kind of domestic abuse call. But the Sheriff's Department, on their way to the San Ysidro border, they were telling us that they were rushing to get there. They wanted to get their eyes on the mother and the baby to make sure that they were safe before they put out a press release, which should be coming at any moment now.